I discovered why I felt unworthy very early in my life. Actually, earlier than I should have. By the way, it's so early in the morning that I have to speak a little bit quietly because everyone is asleep. I don't want to wake them up. I was 13 years old and I'm walking home from school. My mind keeps replaying one moment which happened in school that day. We just finished an exam and we are waiting for the results because the teacher is reviewing it right now. I'm talking to my classmate who sits right next to me and he tells me he studied overnight, like all night. I chuckled. And as I did, the teacher announced that she's done reviewing it and it's ready. So she starts handing us our tests. At this point of the story, I should remind you that I did not study for this exam. First, my friend got the result. He got an A, obviously, he studied all night. And then me, also an A. Shocked. I couldn't decide if I should be excited or guilty. I felt like I did not deserve to get that A. This, my friend, is exactly why your life sucks. It's not about the A's you get or don't get in school. No, the A's in the story represent the success you want in life. What do you think you don't deserve it? Who hurt you, bro? Who made you feel unworthy in your life? It's that moment in your PE class in school when you were choosing a team to play with, doing football or something, and you were the last one because nobody wanted to choose you. It's that moment. Let it go, my friend. It's no longer you, it's in the past. By the way, bro, before we start, if you want to become unrecognizable in 2 weeks, click the first link in the description to join the new 1%. It's our exclusive community where you can talk to me directly or to people who have similar problems to you. My friend, if this video will help you, just wait until you are a part of my boys who I look after. It's a completely different ballpark. Let's go over the reasons why you feel unworthy. There's so many of them, but I'll pinpoint the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 most significant ones. The first one, my friend, is negative self-talk. The reason you feel unworthy is because you talk shit to yourself. Something bad happens to you and you immediately start to talk shit about it. Why do you do that? Why are you fueling your mind with negative food? It's the same when you fuel your body with sugar and bullshit. Your body will react in bad ways, bro. Put shit in your body, get shit out. Our thoughts are subconsciously programming our brain, bro. So the reason you feel unworthy, let me repeat it again, is because you say, I'm a failure. I can't do this. I don't feel like I can speak on camera. I don't feel like I can help my friends. I don't feel like I can make money online. These are all wrong ideas for your mind because when you say this, you will become that person. You will become that person who is a failure, who can't start a business, who can't help anyone. That's exactly who you will become because you're false, my friend. So powerful. If I said I can rip your nose off your face, would you let me try? If I really believed it, bro, you will never let me try that shit. Because you believe my words. Your brain is the same. When you tell your brain, I'm a failure, that's the same reaction. Your brain thinks, okay, he maybe is a failure, so I'm gonna act like a failure. You have heard this so many times online and maybe even from people you know, but you did not take any action, you still talk shit to yourself. Why do you do that, bro? Do you actually want to be different or do you want to be a loser in your life? Instead, my friend, of talking shit, for example, you are going to the gym and you don't see much results. Instead of saying, I'm a failure, I can't put on muscle, you say, okay, I'm obviously doing something right because I don't feel like a loser anymore, but I'm not putting on muscle, so what can I do next? What can I do differently? Oh yeah, I can do this exercise, it's gonna be better for me. Boom. Okay, now I can put on muscle. Now I'm a powerful person. Instead of talking shit, I'm a skinny bitch, I'm a fat guy, I can't put on muscle. Shut the fuck up. Do you want me to slap you, bro? I slap hard. Instead of saying I can't make money online, say I can and I will make money online. Try to believe these thoughts and I promise you, you will start actually becoming that person who can earn money online. Alright, my friend. Next thing is self-image. When you have a negative self-image about yourself. First, let me explain. Self-image is how you view yourself. I said that when you improve your self-talk and your thoughts, when you start thinking positively, you will see yourself differently. That's self-image, bro. Self-image is how you view yourself. What mental picture do you have about yourself in your mind? Close your eyes very quickly and try to picture yourself. How do you view yourself? Do you see yourself as someone who is competent to conquer the world? Or do you see yourself as a loser who plays video games? Your self-image is built from your past experiences, from your childhood, from how people reacted to you, and from your thoughts. We can change this very easily. If you have a negative self-image, this would look like this. You see an attractive body that you want, but you say and think, I can't do that. I want it, but I will never achieve it. Boom. What you are doing with this, you are just stopping yourself from actually achieving it. One more thing about self-image. If you view yourself as someone who is incompetent to get money, for example, everything in your life will become of that essence. Because your brain will say, oh, he doesn't believe he can earn money. He doesn't feel like he deserves it. Unworthy. So your brain will generate actions that will support that belief. An example, you start a business, you work on a task, right? But during that task, you will have this thought that you don't want to do it, it's too hard. So your brain will say, I'm not gonna even make money from this. I'm not gonna progress in this. I'm too weak. So you stop. Power, bro. You can change this with thoughts, visualizations, and reminders. I'll tell you how to implement it very shortly. Let's go over the next one, my friend. And that is negative environment. You probably expected this, which I hope you did. Let me ask you a question, bro. If you lived in a villa on Thailand full of men who are working hard every day, taking cold plunges and meditating, working out, making a lot of money, meeting women, talking like masculine brothers about their problems, helping each other with their businesses, would you still feel unworthy? I doubt. I just created an imaginary situation for you and you thought, okay, this is a quite nice life I would live. Yeah, it is. But the reason you feel unworthy, bro, is because you live in a negative environment. You have friends around you who drag you down for jokes, who smoke weed and are doing bad habits. Of course you will feel bad about yourself. You will feel like, okay, everyone around me is a loser. Why should I be a fucking G? Of course, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. I feel cringe saying that quote because I said it so many times. But it's so true. When you have a negative environment, it will affect you, if you believe it or not. You may say, oh, I'm a strong man. I don't get affected by this shit. Yeah, try that. Try hanging out with 5 losers. I guarantee in 2 years, you will become the 6th one. That's why you should surround yourself with powerful men who you look up to, actually. You should surround yourself with that type of people who are better than you. Because when you have someone who is below you, I don't mean it to offend them, okay? But if you have that, you will not grow because he's gonna drag you down. You need this. You need to go to their level. That's why in the gym I talk to people who are bigger and stronger than me. That's why making money, I surround myself with powerful entrepreneurs. I work with my dad who has 6 successful businesses. He is financially free. He's exactly what you want. I have such people around me. I went to Poland once to meet one guy who is doing just that. He's financially free. And I talked to him for hours. What's that gonna do for me, bro? Now I'm gonna adopt some of his mentality. I don't talk to losers, bro. That's what I want you to do. There are plenty of ways you can do this, bro. But the best I would recommend for you, which is available to you right now, is to join the new 1%. There's people just like that who you will learn from. And you can learn from me too. Enough of selling, let's go for the next. Bro, I read the book about sales and now I'm selling all the time. I'm sorry, bro. But I really think you will love it though. I'm gonna be honest with you. The next one is the content you are watching and consuming, which you are comparing yourself to. It's not a secret our phones are designed to make you hate yourself. You scroll and you come across a guy who is 10 times better than you. So of course you will compare yourself to him. Obviously, it's natural. And when you do that, you feel like shit. Which is why everybody is saying that you should not compare yourself to others. And you should only compare yourself to yourself. True. But let me tell you why it is like this. Let's go back in time to our primitive ancestors. Let's say you were making food while watching the fire so it doesn't burn out. And you see in the distance, below the tree line, you see a unknown face. And he is strong. He looks big, like he could choke you. What do you think, bro? You instantly think, oh shit, I must defend myself. I must kill him to protect my children. But you are a little bit anxious because he seems strong and powerful. That's happening right now when you scroll on Instagram or TikTok. You're watching that man below that tree line. Stop doing that, bro. The best advice I can give you is either to quit social media, which is too hard in this modern day. I'm gonna be honest, I tried it. It is very good, but it's not for long term. It's like when you scroll for 8 hours a day and you wanna like detox your mind, so you don't do that anymore. Yeah, quit for a week and I'll tell you that will help you. But the better thing you can do is unfollow every account which would do this for you. For example, you can unfollow bitches who post OnlyFans account, or you can unfollow like fitness guys. I know it's cliche for me to say because you are watching these guys on Instagram to get like tips, right? But if they are posting shirtless pictures of themselves, that's not helping you, bro. You can watch these tips on YouTube. Don't watch that on Instagram. It's not very good for you. And most likely, when you watch that on Instagram, you're more likely to scroll anyways, which you don't want to do, right? Because you see that reel and then you scroll, oh, this is good. And then, boom, 2 hours in, you forgot what you were doing. And you even forget the advice you fucking found. So I would recommend for you to watch the type of content you seek on Instagram here on YouTube, because people here are actually trying to educate you. I'm not here trying to get your attention, of course I am, but by me getting your attention, I'm giving you life-changing advice that you can use right now. So, no wonder when you compare yourself to them, you feel unworthy. Obviously. The last mistake, bro, that you're making that will make you feel unworthy is maybe all of this I told you is not like resonating with you. So, maybe your parents are abusing you. Maybe they beat you. So you feel like shit. You feel like you make breakfast, let's say. Your dad comes and says, oh, you're doing this wrong. He's trying to teach you, okay. But he does that 1,000 times. And then you feel like you are unworthy and incompetent to actually make breakfast. Or they are beating you for having fun with your brothers. Maybe you do something bad and they beat you. Of course, I don't mean to offend your parents. I'm sure they are nice people. But let's be honest, bro. Sometimes they don't realize what they are doing. I live with my parents, so I know what I'm talking about. I love them with all of my heart. But sometimes they just think what's best for me. But it's not. Sometimes you have to look at things and say, okay, they mean good. I love them for that, but I would be best off if I did not listen to that one thing they said. This could very well be the reason you feel unworthy about yourself. And I would recommend for you to speak to them. Speak to them about this. It will strengthen your relationship with them. And and it will make you feel worthy now because you stand up for yourself. The thing is, you should not be scared of standing up for yourself, bro. Actually, I just realized, I told you in the beginning that everyone is sleeping here and I should not be talking loudly, and I'm doing that, bro. Sorry. Man, I just got into flow state. Okay, bro, so how do we fix these issues? There is one very universal thing that we can do about this, and that is to start obsessing like an autist about improving yourself. I know what you're thinking. If I was you right now, bro, I would not listen to this advice because it's fucking cringe. Oh, obsess about it like an autist. Yes, that's what I did. That's how I have been able to change myself from being a weird little guy who couldn't get women, couldn't get money, couldn't speak to brothers, couldn't have any friends, was not standing up for himself. So many things, bro, but now I'm a different guy. And that's because there was one day I said, fuck this. Don't want to live like that anymore. So I started to obsess about becoming the best version I can become. For you to do this, there are so many things you can do, and I would recommend you to watch more of my videos because they are free. But if you want to go that extra step, I would recommend you to join our brotherhood, the new 1%, because inside there's also courses you can take immediately, which will give you the life you want. Inside of this community, you can find every course I've ever created, and it's just for the people inside of it. I've sold these courses for so much, bro. One course was for $150. It's free for you inside that community. But the first one I would recommend you to take is the Become the Top 1% Man. Is the first course you can take. I would not be saying this to you if it wasn't valuable and you could get a better life from that. I think you will really love what's inside of it. My friend, scroll down right now and click the subscribe button so you don't miss anything that can significantly improve your life. If you want to take the extra step, click the first link in the description. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. My friend, I'll see you in another banger. Bah!